Good afternoon, friends. I'm going to make it a more detailed one. As I find a very short of time in TradingView, they just given 20 minutes, and in that I made an explanation. If you're not seeing it, you can say it and you can hit the like button over there. And I also request you to hit the like button in the YouTube too. Okay. So here I'll just make a count of internal three. People will freak out like this is one of three, two of three of three, four of three, and five of three. This is internal. Okay. So kind of like we are in the one of five. One of five is a. I'll write it as a one of five, and I'll make it a little big, so you get to know. So we are going to get this 2 of 5. Okay, 2 of 5. Now, when I write 2 of 5, 5 is in the primary. That's we are looking it as on the monthly. It is on the fifth wave, and we are looking for on the wave 2 unfolding, right? So now let's do it. What I'm trying to explain is that, uh, excuse me. What I'm trying to explain is that how do I take the conclusion of whether it is on whether or not this is the right way to do the wave theory. There are many bogus and many failed elitations claim various things, but I suggest you to go bear with me, and you can see this is 5, 3 and 5. So this is a by price wise, this is the highest one, so it's a 535. So this becomes, once when the wave is completed, this becomes a primary A. So let's say we will go with the A. So this becomes a primary A. Now from this low, 1, 2, 3 is primary B. Okay. Now let's go with the B. All right. So I'll remove this because I don't want you to be confused. Now the wave C, here is a part. Most eliticians don't get this part very easily. Because they have a half knowledge. Let me tell you very frankly, they have a half knowledge, and they work in a non-disciplined manner, or they don't have any connectivity between their forecasting other things. So if the wave A is of how much? 3602.05 points. So what we need is that wave C has to be the longest one. Now when I put this as this thing, it's just 4680 point. It doesn't fit. It has to be 1.618, the minimum. Whenever we see an expansion over here, let me get this tool, please. Every time I forget it. Okay. See, whenever we see a new expansion over here, we need a distance between this wave C as minimum 1.618. Because of the expansion at the top, we need an expansion in the bottom also, surpassing this low. Okay, remember this now. Surpassing that low we need. Now let me get back to you. We know this is 3600. Now let me put in a tool here. Now what is the termination of wave A? It is 49,654.65 price wise. Okay, that means at the lowest price. What is the termination of wave C? Oh, 49,787. And when did you see that wave A is not been violated? See, Can you imagine this price is not violated here and the trend is completed? Hell no. No, I don't think so. Okay? This is how we see. By price wise, it has to be 1.618. It's just not 1,000 points extra. No, no. We want this to be at least 5,200 or 5,300 points. Even though we have to consider it a wave A it has to surpass the wave A. Okay? But it has not surpassed the wave A. But whereas it has made a new high. So that means it is an expansion. Can it become a running flat? Yes, of course it can become a running flat. But running flats will have a different characters, different graphical pattern representation. This is not this this complex is not a sign of a running flat. Okay? You get this? This is not the sign of a running flat. So what we are going to do now? We have to decode it. Let's decode it. Okay? So we know this. This is a low. Let's put it here and let's seal it. Okay? We know this is a low. Let's seal it. Now what we do is that we take up this thing and again we will come down to 3 hours. When we come down to 3 hours and when we try to see it, we will come to know many things in 3 hours. So this is 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay? You can see this. This is 5 wave, this is 3 wave, then 5, 3, 5, x, 5, 3, 5. So when we go with the one subdivision, it becomes a 333 pattern. Okay? With one subdivision, it goes to WX5. But when you go to the daily, it becomes 535. So pattern changes with a change in the attitude. Okay? From here, it becomes A, B and C. That's a finished. From here, it makes sense. 1, 2. This is 3. This is 4 and this is 5. Yes, third is truncated and fourth goes back to the same place. I think I missed telling this in the trading view. I don't know, I just missed it. So fourth goes back to the same area and then it becomes from here it comes 5, 3, 5, where the ratio of 5, 3, 5 is 1 is to 1.618. That means from here, so it has above 0.618. Suppose if you say that no, that is not the correct way to put it. So let's put this in this way. If you consider this as a high, actually that is an expansion. It is still made 1.618. Wave 1 is the degree of wave C. Wave A is to the degree of wave C is 1.618. Can it go to 1 is to 1? It cannot, because it is going to violate the system. Now finally the second conclusion. Yes, this is where I lost actually. I am very sorry. This is where I lost yesterday when I was explaining in the trading view. Then finally let us come to the channeling system. So let's consider one thing. This is still not printed. Okay, it has made a low here, or let us consider this is the low. This is the next move, right? So what we did is that we took up a channel, we put this, and we went back and put it on the B. Okay? Listen me very carefully. Then we extended this. What happened? It made a little low. So we just extended on the downward side. So the low can fit. And when we see that, what happened to the upper channel here? It started getting rejected. Remember, I am on 3 hours. Okay? Why I am on 3 hours? Because 3 hours represented a half day trading session. So from here, what happens is that yes, yesterday I shown this. One second. I'm very sorry. One second. This is 3 of 3 and this is 5 of 3. I'm very sorry. So this becomes wave 1 of wave C, 1 of C, right? I'm sorry. Yesterday I got little confused and today also I got little confused. Then it becomes 3, 3 and 5 as an expanding flat in the form of wave 2. Okay. So let me get this. This is wave 1, this is wave 2, and we are looking somewhere here as a wave 3 and some wave 4 and then wave 5. Let me change the color and primary. Let me make this as a primary or intermediary. And color, let me put this into red. Okay. Right. So this is what we are looking right now. And when we look into that way, we go with this and we hold as wave 1 and we hold as wave 2. You can see 1.382, somewhere at 1.382. It is at the lower channel here. Lower channel. The channel that we put when we were primary wave terms. So somewhere here, or it can come to the lower channel. It can come to here also, 47,000 also. But what I am looking is the lower channel becomes the support for this. So we are looking a gap down and almost we are looking in a downpour from here. Okay. So don't get confused. Oh, we are looking somewhere here. I'll just go back to daily. And when I go back to daily, you will come to know that the daily channel, this is a daily channel. Let me change the color for you to understand this. Okay. Let me put this in a yellow or something like that. Yeah. So this is a daily channel and the black is an intermediary channel. Okay. Now you get this. So daily channel low, it will come and close there. From there, we are looking in this manner. It's a very slight like this. Slight like this before it heads to 45,000. Okay. So this is what we are looking. And very honestly, it is so complex. Sometimes we ourselves feel, "Arey, kya ho gaya karke?" It is very complex. And this kind of complex patterns are not easy, are definitely not an easy. They are not easy. So stay with me. And if you like my video, if you like my explanation, hit the like button. And if you need anything else, ask me. I'll just comment here. I'll just try to do it. Okay. Thank you.